Hi sweethearts, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. So today is Craft With Me Day. It's Tuesday and technically it's Saturday for me. But I'm going to be putting this up on Tuesday. And so I wanted to come along and get started on our Harvest/Thanksgiving journal. So I am going to be doing it in a 3-ring binder. I've never done a 3-ring binder. So you guys are going to see me walk through this for the first time. Hopefully I will do a good job with you and inspire you in some of my, maybe my decorative ways or something. I'm sure some of you, I know a few of you in particular who have done 3-ring binders before and have told me you love it. So I'm going to be following, I've watched a few different people, and I think, as usual, I kind of sync up with Tina's way of doing things better than other people, it seems like. So I'm going to stick with that process. What I've done here is, okay, I printed out Tina's background pages from her kit, and then I also now have printed out another kit. Technically, you guys, I went print crazy. I've been printing for hours, honestly. I have printed, I think, 10 different autumn kits. I've got so much. I've got a stack over here by me that's this thick to cut. I used an entire 100 pages. That'll tell you how much I printed. And it was of the matte cardstock. And I just ordered it, got it yesterday, and have used it up other than maybe, I don't know, 10 pages or something. So I have tons of fussy cutting to do. I've created a drawer over here on the side. These are some of the fussy cuts I've done so far. Look at these leaves. Aren't they beautiful? Look at this. I love it. And it's on that matte paper. I just wanted to scatter leaves throughout the journal. And then there's these leaves as well. Some like that. Just really cute, cute, cute. Maybe by next year I will have myself into a good, sink, and I will have created my own autumn digis and, be able to do it with my own. But for now, I'm going to continue to use other people's. So I will have to go through and figure out who all I used for these kits, or of these kits, the combinations. I don't know everybody at this moment. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to be doing now is just like what I saw Tina doing. I'm just going to be folding these. Now these pages are going to be pages that they can write on. I know with these, I watched her on one of her, I don't know if she does it the same way every time, but I am going to follow the one that the procedural that I watched. I watched like quite a few of her videos on the way she does her 3-ring binder, or her binders. She uses 2, I believe. I might use 3. I have 3 of them set aside, and I was kind of wanting to use some alcohol ink on them or some patina. I don't have patina, but I've used alcohol ink on the metal before, and it's worked really well to kind of age them a little bit. We'll see. I have some really pretty dark green of that alcohol ink, so I was thinking I could use the dark green with the brown and get a good mix that would look nice on that metal. So yeah, I'll probably do that. But what I wanted to do today was get these pages ready. I wanted them to have some journaling space in the journal, of course. This one's going to probably be pretty chunky because of the fact that I have the option with the 3-ring binder to even switch to a larger. I have, the bigger ones as well. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see if I can get a really nice. That's why I went ahead and, that's why I went ahead and just really had fun picking out some different kits. I have quite a few background pages and that I plan on building on. So, and these 2 kits, like I was saying, Tina's and this other person that I can't think of right now. They are very similar. The colors go well together. And so, yeah. And I could not get my printer because it's so funny. When my printer is printing PDF, it will not allow me to choose borderless, okay? So if somebody does their digis in PDF instead of JPEG, I can't print borderless. I don't know why. It pulls up a different print box than my normal print box because it's coming in through internet for whatever reason. Anyway, and so it won't let me. So I was thinking, and I did it on one of them, and it looks kind of nice. I am going to just distress, instead of cutting that edge off, I'm going to distress the edge because that looks cute, and then I won't have to lose that paper, which I normally just sacrifice the size of the paper. But because this worked, I think from now on I might do that instead of losing, you know, that 1/8 of an inch around the edge of my paper all the time. I might go ahead and just keep distressing it even after this journal. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. So anyway, so I'm sorry if this is the boring part. I'm just getting it started, and I wanted to take you guys along on my process as much as possible. I am going to decorate this with you and in real time, because otherwise it won't get done, you know, if I do everything on video, unless I do the autumn journal video like every day in the process. Whatever part of the process I'm in, I do that every day. That's the only way I'd be able to get it done. Tina does that sometimes. She'll work like every day. She'll do something else in the journal. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I will do that. I was kind of thinking about talking to you guys about maybe making Mass Monday Mass Monday and maybe Inspire Me Day my only specialty days, and the rest of the week just, you know, whatever. What do you guys think about that? How do you feel about that? Because you guys are the ones who watch. Would you be okay with me doing just, you know, like Mass Monday and Inspire Me Day? Or would you rather have Save Your Cash, Use Your Stash Day? I think Inspire Me Day is a little bit easier for me, simply because I'm always watching videos and getting inspired, or you guys are sending me messages showing me stuff, and that inspires me too, you know. So I think overall Inspire Me Day is kind of easier for me, but I could do like Save Your Cash, Use Your Stash more like once in a while instead of every week. The reason I'm saying that is because I feel, gosh, I feel limited at times. I've limited myself. I mean, you guys didn't cause me to do that. I chose to do those days. So don't think I'm saying that I feel limited because of you, because I don't. I feel like I've limited myself because I may need to work on other things and can't because, you know, I want to get the video done, and it's got to be centered around a particular, you know, Inspire Me or Save Your Cash kind of thing. And so I feel like, you know, there's not enough hours in the day for me, I think. I think I might try it that way, and unless you guys tell me that you really love me doing, like, you know, junk journal day, and because I was thinking that we could just work on the junk journals whenever, you know. It doesn't have to be on Friday. That's my point. So let me know what you think, okay, please? I would very much like to know. So I'm trimming off the edge here on these coffee dyed sheets so that they'll be separate in the book, which of course normally we don't cut this. We usually sew it, you know, down that seam. I watched Tina, and she was cutting hers, and I can see the logic in that, because then it turns correctly, you know, the pages turn right on the binder clips, rings, so it makes sense. I don't know if I'm doing too many. I plan on this being a pretty thick journal. So, like I said, if I need to use my larger ring binders, I will. Let me see if I can do this a little quicker with, I better not, huh? You know me, I'm probably going to mess this up. If I try to do too many at a time, I will. I've only got 4 left, so it's okay. You've dealt with that many. Now, so what I'm going to do, I've got all these folded, and what I'm going to do is go to my sewing machine. I shouldn't say go to my sewing machine. I'm going to stand here and sew these, not these pages, but the digis. I'm going to sew them around the edge and bring them together. I do think I'll glue them first. Oh, this one's got a tear, so we won't use that one. That can be a backer for something later on. I've got some really cute ephemera and stuff I've gotten, fussy cuts, you know, from these kits for it. So it's going to be a pretty cute journal, I think. I hope I picked well. We'll see, right? And then, of course, we've got those beautiful materials, the fabrics that I chose that I think are just so adorable. So there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 times 2 is what, 44? So 44 of those pages. Then, of course, some of these have lines on them. I will not decorate those and not cover them up. As you can see, they're pretty cute. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. Let's see, do I want to use my glue stick? I think I'm just going to like do the center. The glue stick does tend to stick on my machine unless I let it dry really well. And I do want to sew these. I want them together when I go to sew them. But if I'm just going to sew around the edge, so I'm not going to put any glue on the center, okay? I mean, on the edge. I'm just going to go around to where I get that middle part to stay together. I don't want it to be hollow inside, okay? And then that way, it'll be good. I should put little dots on the bottom of this mat. I like this mat, but it moves around a lot. I have those little sticky dots. I should use them, huh? So, like I said earlier, it's Saturday. So this is our, I mean, it's Tuesday for you guys. You know the drill by now. I film early, just like most people. A lot of people I know do that. Makes life a little easier. And so I went and did my, I got up at like 3:15 this morning, and then I got myself ready, had some coffee, you know, and did my thing I do in the mornings, and then had my time, you know, and then I went over to the laundromat. I got all the clothes ready, and Cordy put them out in the car for me last night, like he does on pretty much every Friday, if he remembers. He usually remembers that, and he puts those out for me. I'm going to stick this down so I quit moving all over. And so, yeah, so I got up this morning and went to the laundromat and was at Walmart before 6 and waiting for him to open. And I went in there, and you know what, you guys, I cannot get out of Walmart without spending at least $100. I don't know about you guys, but it's like my weekly shopping has just skyrocketed, you know. My weekly shopping like a year ago would have been $75 or something like that. Now it's I don't buy any different stuff, you know, really, but it's just so high. You know how Walmart has that bin in their fabric section where they sell, like, I don't know, cut-offs that are for like 4 yards big, and they're about $4. So I found one the other day, but today I found another one, and I'm going to show it to you really quick. I don't usually find them like this often, and so I was super excited because it's so pretty. The one I found today, the one I found the other day is very pretty too, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? It almost looks like watercolor. So I can't wait to use it, and it's very sheer. It's kind of got that chiffon feel. So yeah, this is going to be really pretty. I was thinking to use it for, oh, what do you call it? One of our snippet, like, belt thingies we did. And then I didn't show you this one. I hadn't shown you this one, but this is for our fall autumn journal. Look at that. That's the other one I got the other day. Isn't that beautiful? The roses, orange roses. I just thought it was so pretty. I guess, are they roses or are they... They're not carnations. I guess they're roses. Anyway, they're beautiful. So, yeah, so I was super excited about that. So I got those for $4. I have so much of it that I'll probably be using it for years. Lord willing that I'm here, I will be using it. That's what I was thinking about my DigiKits. I was like, well, if I don't use them this year, I can just remember that I have them next year and kind of stay away from shopping so much, hopefully on Etsy, you know, and just having my digis that I bought the year before, just because I've got so many to choose from. I know there's no way I will use all of these fussy cuts. I don't know. Did you guys see when I was at Walmart, and I almost bought some, but I don't really think it would go with this journal, so I didn't. I put them back. I was a good girl. They had Pioneer Woman. If you haven't seen them, they have Pioneer Woman quarters at Walmart for Thanksgiving, just in case. Or no, for Christmas. Sorry, for Christmas. So they've got more of the teal and reds and the blue look to them, and our journals aren't really gonna be around that teal color, which is a lot of what hers had as a backdrop, so I did not get them, but they're so cute. Some of them had hound dogs in pajamas, and then there was those that were like decorative, you know, like decorations, and there was some that had trucks that were carrying looked like they were carrying Christmas trees, you know, like we had the trucks with the pumpkins this year. Yeah, so super cute. Super cute. So if you're interested, they're there, and they're only $1.97 for the quarter. Okay. So yeah, I didn't see them, at least at my Walmart, I didn't see them in any larger sizes. They might have them at the bigger Walmarts. Our Walmart is pretty small, so you know. We have a decent fabric section for such a small Walmart, though. I mean, they have not anything quite like they have in town, but it's definitely enough to accommodate, you know, and give you some choices. Okay, so now these are ready, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause and go ahead and sew these up, and I'll be right back. Okay, thanks. Okay guys, I'm back. So I've sewn some of them, not all of them, because I'm limited on my time today for my video. So I have a few left that I'll have to do on my own, but I did want to get some of these punched, and I'm gonna grab my crocodile here. Okay, I don't have the I don't have the hand one. I have the big one like Pam has. So I've got it set at 3/16, and I'm gonna determine where I want this to land. Let's see here. Okay, my paper is 8.5, so I'm just gonna do a little pencil mark on this first one. I'm not sure if I want to do 2 or 3. I think I'll go ahead and do the 2, and I'm gonna just, let's see, take it to about there. Okay, and I don't want to bring it too close to the edge, so I'm gonna take mine to just on the inside, about, let me get a ruler real quick and I'll tell you how close in I did mine. It's about 1/8 of an inch, I'm sure, but maybe a little. Yeah, it's about 1/8 of an inch. Can you see that? Then I brought it from the edge over. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my page here, and I'm going to do, I think I can do, I'm looking here real quick which side I want to put. Okay. I think this thing will, of course, go through. I wish I had the kind Tina has, the handheld one, but I don't. I got this one on special at Hobby Lobby. Now she does hers where she clips them together, and I think that's mostly because she's doing it with a what do you call it, a hand one, and so she doesn't want to slip, because with this I'm pretty secure. It's not moving at all on me. So yeah. And what the side I'm doing is the fold, just in case you didn't know which side I'm putting it on. Okay. I think I'll just put all these together because it is a crocodile and it can pretty much handle anything. Just making sure I'm on the right side. This one's, oh, and that's another thing. Make sure that you are that you've got them on the right, like upright. Okay, that you're not upside down on any of them, because then you'd have to repunch it and just disguise it, you know. And as you can probably see on these, I did different stitches on different ones just for fun. Okay. So they're all right, in the right direction. Okay. Okay, so hopefully I can get this one through just as easy as I did the others. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure this baby can handle it. And then, let me see. I better sit back down so I can see what I'm doing. I'll stand up when I do the punch. There we go. Okay. There we go. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I still have, let's see, 11, 12, 13. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more to sew. Okay. So yeah. But that's what I'm doing now. I've done that. I've got my pages for writing. I'm going to go ahead and trim off these strings. Okay. I used on mine, I used like a light peach. I don't think with my lamp you can discern that color. Let's see. Can you see it? So anyway, yeah, I used like just a light peach all-purpose yarn. I did a few different stitches. For the most part, I did the zigzag. And I did it in such a way that I wouldn't hit, that I wouldn't hit it when I did the holes and make like a rip in the thread. I don't really think Tina worried much about that. If I recall on the video I watched, she kind of punched through it. Now I did punch through it right here, and it seems fine. It doesn't look like it's moving or anything. Plus, these are going to have page protectors on them. These little things here. Just in case you guys don't use these or whatever, or you're new to junk journaling, one of the things I did when I first I bought a pack of these at Walmart for a couple bucks. And then I went through with all my different colored inks, and I just, just colored them like with gold, silver, gray, black, green, blues, And so that way I even have some pages in here that are like vintage photo. Yeah, I guess that would be those. So yeah, and it just really helped me, when I was doing stuff to match them up, and then they kind of blend in, with your paper. Don't stand out quite so much, and I like it that way. Plus, they look kind of cute, inked up, like anything. Looks kind of cool inked up, I think. You know me, I love my ink. So, anyways. Get these strings off of here. Oopsie, I just dipped into the paper there for a split second on that corner. Oh, that reminds me, you guys are so sweet. The big chomper corner rounder that Mary gave me, I was laughing because you guys are wonderful. Some of you have messaged me and told me how to use it. Mary kindly sent me a video. And then another one of you sent me pics with how to use it step by step. And I was up this morning cracking up at myself. I was laughing so hard because I'm like, oh my gosh. You guys were probably like, girl, that is not how you use that. Oh, it was so funny. I was like, thank you guys. I have my girls. They show me how to do stuff when I miss the mark. That's going to happen a lot. I hope you guys are ready for it, because it will. It's like this journal. I've never done a ring binder journal, so I'm totally new to this. This is fun. I loved how Tina's looked. That's why I went ahead and did the sewing. And, now this one, my machine was messing up. And I figured out why it does this sometimes. And because it did it the other day on one of my little journal cards. And it looks, it's fine. It looks, like a happy mistake, whatever. But I went into my machine because I was like, I do not want my journal pages to look like that, And so I went into the machine and I figured it out. What happened was, and somebody out there probably already knows, but what happened in my case was that the machine, or the bobbin, had kicked the thread like out of the feeder of the bobbin. And yeah, so it was just floating. So yeah, that was why it was doing that. I was like, what in the world did I do to this that it's messing up like that? So I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, and these should, I may have to trim them up a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. These should be the right size because they're just the 8.5 by 11 copy paper, So I'm going to punch my holes in these. And let's see. I guess 2 is good enough. Rings. I automatically think of 3, but that's because I've worked so much with 3-ring binders in my jobs and stuff. But I can see where you wouldn't, I mean, with the protectors around the pages and stuff, it is a different scenario. And plus, like, at least I'm going to put protectors on all of the on all the pages, but especially the writing ones, because, you know, those are going to be the ones that are the weak points for the book. Now, I think she used coffee dyed cardstock in hers. I am using coffee dyed copy paper, so yeah. Okay, so there's that. And so let's see what we want to do now. How many minutes are we into the video? I paused for quite a bit. 30. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to make sure and do is I'm going to, like I had told you guys, now I did green around the other one, I think on these, or at least on some of them. Where is my vintage photo? I've sat it somewhere. It's here. I know it's here because I had it before the video started. Huh, what did I do with it? I know it's not in the drawer. That's so weird. How many times am I going to pick this one napkin up? Huh? Oh, I was going to show you guys something real quick. I thought was kind of cute. If you'd like to do something like this. I know somebody else did recently, and I just saw a quick, oh my gosh, it is right in front of me. I bet you guys laugh at me half the time, right? Because how goofy is that? It was literally right there. Okay, anyway, what do you think of this? Isn't it kind of cute? I hope you like it. It's just a little journal card. But what I did was I used photo paper, the shiny kind, and then I did, ignore the little pumpkins. They're probably goofy, but I did the oxide spray and the stains on top and let that dry. And then I put the little Dollar Tree leaves on it and made some journal cards. Or, well, I made one. What do you think? Do you want to do these? Do you want to make some of these backgrounds with the oxide sprays on the photo paper and stuff? It's kind of fun, right? I thought it was cute. It's going in the journal. Hopefully you like it, because it's going in. I cannot believe I didn't see that sitting right there. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be distressing the edges of the pages, making sure that each one has, you know, either some green, some peach, or brown. I'm staring at that peach thread, that's why I said peach. I have some rusty hinge that's kind of got that orange look that I could use too, like a pumpkin, you know. So yeah, so this is the next step I'm going to do. Trying to think. So I'm going to be fussy cutting tonight a lot, probably. And then the next video, what we'll do is we'll probably start decorating the pages. Or I may go ahead and create the cover. I haven't decided yet if I want to build the cover out of my own papers, or if I want to use a book to do that. Why don't some of you who've made ring binder junk journals, let me know what you think. What's your preference and why? If you could comment and let me know, because I'm curious, because like I said, I'm a newbie to this one, and you know, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinions, and that would make me very happy because it would help me to kind of determine. I saw that, I think it was Gail, used a book, a hardback book that she covered. You know, we could do a book and then use fabric over it, or we could just do a cool cover and kind of build on the cover itself. You know, I just haven't decided yet, because I watched Tina's and she made hers out of envelopes, in the video I was watching, and it turned out super cute. So, you know, it just depends, I guess, when I get to that point, what I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm going to spray this a little bit. My ink is, I think it's needing rejuiced. Yep. So let me know, have you guys done a ring binder junk journal? What's your favorite type of junk journal to do? I know, you know, you guys have been kind of shooting out different things to me. Some of you love to do like grunge. For me, I think even my elegant journals, I think are grungy, simply because of the fact that I distress so much and age them so much and try to make them look old, you know? So I think for the most part, my journals do look grungy. But the altered book, of course, that's a whole different ballgame. And I am probably my next video, and probably my last video other than the flip through on that, is going to be like filling the pockets, because I think more than likely I'm going to show you guys what I've done real quick, because I don't think I talked about it, but you haven't seen it yet. So I did put her on there, and I used one of the Tim Holtz frames that I showed you, but I painted on it with this back black flash that we were using on the spine. Okay, I just got that at Walmart. It's $4, you know, $3.98 anyway. And so then I took one of the yarns that I had gotten up in Flagstaff, and I weaved it through this lace that I got up there as well. Let me pull back a little bit so you guys can see better. Okay, and then I took some of that velvet that I got up there, and I glued some more of that yarn to that velvet, and I'm going to do that back here as well. I haven't done it yet. And I also did on the four corners of the book, front and back, I did the metal corners. Okay, and I did Mod Podge everything like I had said I was going to. And I started making this, and I don't have a ton of experience making dangles and side stuff. I've made some, but to sit and like bead them, I have not done them like that too much. And so this one was kind of challenging, and I'm not quite finished, but I used an old necklace of mine and then some beads I had that matched those beads. I have some gold coin I thought was fun. It's got the queen on it, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not done, but I've got some keys dangling from here. Like right here is a key charm, and then I have another one up here. I've just used a bulldog clip. I will probably pull this ring off and age it with some ink. I haven't done that yet, but I probably will. And then I've got like a bulb pin here, and I did what do you call it, some beads and another key to hang from here. So yeah, and then it's got some of that yarn that's, you know, on the journal itself, that's got some beads on it and hanging down. So anyway, so that's gonna go on the side. I hope y'all like it. I think it's kind of cute. I hope. Like I said, I don't have a ton of experience making the dangles, and that's something that I need to challenge myself to do. I did go ahead and use the glossy accents and did it over her picture so that it would be, you know, shiny and pretty. So I hope you like what's going on here so far. On the inside, I think you guys saw pretty much everything, but I have not filled it yet. And oh my goodness, this thing is so chunky. I don't even know how I'm going to fit anything into this journal. And I'm not really sure, you guys, if I'm going to do like your typical closure on this journal either, because I kind of like it being this massive, thick, heavy really textured, very, so much interest here, so much to play with. I like that. And I'm not sure I want to have something binding it closed. I mean, I might. One of you gave me a really good idea to use the Tim Holtz hitch posts, those little posts that, you know, you put in, screw in, and then with like a ponytail holder, which, or some type of elastic, which would be a really great idea. However, I'm not positive yet if I want to do that. So we'll see. I was actually thinking if I did do that, I could put one at the top and one at the bottom, and then have like some type of elastic, what do you call it? Closure that goes and just hooks to here and here. And then the rest, so that this is not covered at all. I really don't want this covered. So anyway, that's that. So I hope you guys are enjoying that and that you enjoyed it. You seem to, and I'm really excited because I know I did. I had so much fun with it. What a blessing it was to make that. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and say bye for now. And I'm going to, off camera, I will go ahead and distress these and finish sewing. And then the next time we come together, we'll either decorate some of the pages or we'll work on the cover, depending on if I've had an inspiration and realized or figured out what I want to do. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and that's our Save Your Cash, Use Your Stash Day. Normally, you know, depending on what you guys think, I may not do that as tomorrow's. I may just do it as a fun crafting day and do whatever, you know. So let me know what you think, okay? And like I said, let me know about the ring binder and your guys' opinions on stuff, okay? Because I'm interested to know, because I'm a newbie on this one, so tips are appreciated. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I love you very much. Have a blessed night, okay? Bye.